If you're looking for the best aquarium substrate, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Seachem Flourite Black Sand. Seachem Flourite Black Aquarium Substrate is one of the best substrates for live aquatic plants overall. This aquarium substrate is rich in nutrients that help promote plant growth. This aquarium substrate is at the top of our list for being one of the most attractive, nutrient-rich, and readily available aquarium substrates on the market. Seachem Flourite Black Aquarium will save you money long-term because you do not have to buy expensive plant fertilizer since the sand comes with the main nutrients common aquarium plants require. The dark color of the sand contrasts well with plants and other natural tones within the aquarium. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Fluval Live Planted and Shrimp Stratum. The Fluval Live Planted and Shrimp Stratum is a premium choice for those who are looking to grow their aquarium plants. The substrate is rich in minerals that promote fast growth in plants. The roots of the plants can easily penetrate the soil and develop a good rooting system inside of the soil. Fluval has developed this soil to help aquatic plants flourish, and the texture allows for delicate roots to easily grow through. This will also stop the plants from being uprooted and moved around by the aquarium's inhabitants. The only downside is that this substrate does cause clouding if it is not rinsed before use. The number 3 position is held by Mr. Aqua Plant Soil. Mr. Aqua Plant Soil is composed of organic and inert ingredients that provide essential minerals for live aquatic plants. The substrate does buffer the pH, which makes it only suitable for certain types of plants and inhabitants that can handle a pH between 6.6 to 6.8. This substrate can also fertilize plants for several months before it runs out of nutrients, so it will need to be replaced with a new bag. If you have minimal plants in the tank, the substrate can leach nutrients for significantly longer than in a heavily planted setup. Next at number 4 we have CaribSea Eco Complete Black. CaribSea Eco Complete Black is rich in major and minor trace elements for efficient aquatic plant growth. This substrate encourages plant rooting and enriches the plant with minerals and nutrients. This specific formula of CaribSea is enhanced for plant growth, and the substrate is mineralogically and biologically complete. The soil comprises rich volcanic soil that only focuses on nutrients for aquatic plants and discourages unwanted algae growth. The number 5 position is held by Seachem Flourite Dark. Seachem Flourite Dark is a porous clay that is good for freshwater planted aquariums. The substrate does not have a high nutrient content and does not need to be replaced. The texture of the substrate can start to become compact after a while and trap in debris from the water column. A milky clouded appearance is usually observed in the water if it is not rinsed thoroughly. Some plant roots may find the texture of the substrate hard to penetrate. The substrate is overall good for planted aquariums that are not heavily stocked. The number 6 position is dominated by CaribSea Supernatural River Sand. The CaribSea Natural River Sand is formulated to replicate the exotic environments freshwater aquatic plants are usually found. This substrate is free from dyes and paints that would otherwise leach into the water. The CaribSea Natural River Sand does not affect the pH of the water and keeps it neutral, so it is safe for most aquatic systems. The individual grain sizes of the substrate do not easily trap in detritus. This ensures the substrate is kept clean for longer. The main con to this substrate is that it clouds the water even after being rinsed. The texture is grainy and is primarily sand. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Aqueon Plant and Shrimp Substrate. The Aqueon Plant and Shrimp Substrate promotes plant growth for a variety of freshwater plants. The substrate is formulated for the use of planted invertebrate enclosures. The sand is good for aquascaping and is made of a clay-based material. The substrate is on the pricier side and comes in small 5-pound bags. Aqueon Plant and Shrimp Substrate rarely have to be replaced. The downside to this substrate is that the porous clay texture may make it hard for roots to penetrate through, and it creates a murky cloud in the aquarium for a few days. The number 8 position is held by CaribSea Eco Complete Planted Aquarium Substrate. CaribSea have been making various products to enhance closed systems, like aquariums, for almost 50 years. The brand has gained high reliability from customers in this time period, which is evident from the popularity of this particular substrate. Made from volcanic soil that is rich in various nutrients, including magnesium, calcium, iron, and many trace elements, the substrate will nourish your aquarium plants by keeping their roots nice and strong. You might have seen how big and beautiful the vegetative bodies of Hawaii, Costa Rica, and Bali grow. Well, the rich chemical composition of that same soil resulting from the basaltic volcano is the main component here. So you can expect your planted aquarium to look as lush as can be. The highly porous spherical grains included here will ensure the right level of diffusion. On the other hand, its live heterotrophic bacteria will transform the fish waste faster into nutritious natural food for the plants. Best of all, the substrate is packed in a water conditioning solution so you can use it straight out of the bag. Next at number 9, we have Seachem Flourish Excel Bioavailable Carbon. Owned and operated by hobbyists, Seachem have remained one of the most admirable pet care companies with a unique vision. They continue their roots of sound science by bringing the fruits of knowledge derived from their chemists and biologists in every product. Their Flourish line also comes from those scientific origins. Bioavailable carbon for planted aquariums. Excel offers a rich mixture of nutrients including microelements and trace elements. These contain iron, calcium, and magnesium among other substances which are highly beneficial to plant growth. You can use it confidently on the invertebrate inhabitants of aquarium like shrimp. The combination of all elements is carried out carefully here, preventing any kind of overdose for those precious lives. It, in fact, reduces iron, promoting its ferrous state instead of ferric, which can be more efficiently used by plants. Most importantly, Flourish Excel functions as the source of simpler, organic carbon which is readily available. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by CaribSea Supernatural's Moonlight Freshwater Sand. Another great substrate for planted aquariums is the Supernatural's Moonlight Sand. Although it is mainly meant for freshwater systems, it can also be used in saltwater aquariums since the pH is completely neutral. The beautiful white color of this fish tank sand adds a stunning contrast to the whole ore in the closed glass tank. The sand also carries some shine, making the enclosed aquatic world sparkle every now and then, making its name, Supernatural's Moonlight, quite apt. Its smooth grains are safe for the marine creatures with a soft belly. Also, being free of any artificial dyes and paints, this is one of the safest substrates you can get for your valuable collection of aquatic pets. It is available in 5 pounds, but you can settle for more than 1 pack if you want a deeper layer in the aquarium. That's all for today. We upload fishing product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.